Hi, my name is Nuranis Nazirah binti Bujang.
I am An-Nur Sabrina binti Hasnul Amri.
My name is Sofia Izzati binti Amran.
My name is Nur Shazni binti Abdul Hamid.
Hi, my name is Siti Nurkalika Shahinda binti Abdul Khalid.
Kuala Lumpur, an alleged ban on frontline staff wearing headscarves allegedly practiced by some international hotel chains in Malaysia is discriminatory, said Tourism and Culture Minister Nazri Abdul Aziz on Tuesday, November 14.
Benar-benarlah merupakan dan SOP, sebab tu saya kata korang ajar datang ke negara orang, hormatlah sikit. Dan ini merupakan satu bentuk diskriminasi kerana dalam perlembagaan jelas menyatakan bahawa tidak boleh berlaku diskriminasi atas apa-apa alasan sekalipun, sama ada agama, bangsa, bahasa dan lain-lain lah.
According to the Cambridge Dictionary, integrity can be described as the consistency of being trustworthy and possessing clear moral values that you fail to alter. Integrity is one of the most valuable personal attributes that any citizen in any positions of authority or duty, whether in business or politics, public or private life, must possess. Ethical theory can be divided into three areas. First is meta-ethics, which is causes of right and wrong. Second areas is normative ethics, which means the study of right and wrong of human behavior. And last area is applied ethics, that practical ethics based on the right and wrong concept. There are views that explain how religion and ethics are interrelated. It starts with the belief that religion is the absolute foundation of ethics, to the belief that ethics is based on permissible humanistic principles and sometimes exclusively through the appeal of reasons. Religion has been defined as the idea that God or another entity expresses a vision of truth and the true existence. These discoveries are collected into texts such as the Bible, Torah, and Quran and translated as revelations. From a strictly humanistic perspective, ethics is based on the tenets of rationality, which state that something that cannot be rationally tested cannot be considered justifiable. This viewpoint contends that ethical principles should not be required to derive their authority from religious orthodoxy. Furthermore, those beliefs are upheld because they promote independent and rational human persons that have the ability to make decisions.
One related incident that is reported is the incident where the hotel industry employees are to practice no headscarf policy. The employees was in a state of utter disbelief as the policy is considered unreasonable due to the fact that most of the industry's employees are of the Muslim population. This policy have deprived the female employees of the freedom of religion under Article 11 Clause 1 of the Federal Constitution, where it is stated that every person has the right to profess and practice his religion. This issue was made public by Women's Alliance for Family Institution and Quality Education, or also known as WAFIC, as they received complaints on the discriminatory act by the employers. When put forth the question as to why this policy is implemented, the chairman stated that it is the standard operating procedure for all the chains globally, as they are 5-star rated hotels. If the employees do not agree with the policy, the employees either can work behind the scene or work at hotels that practice the headscarf uniform policy. With this incident, it is safe to say that the female employees is indeed discriminated and deprived of their rights to their faith as a Muslim while under employment in the hotel industry.
Inequity has been defined as an illustration of maltreatment or favoritism. There were three different perceptions or view of being inequity, such as cronyism, nepotism, and patronage. Inequity of religion do exist, as some people may have different perspective and view towards other religion. For instance, in Malaysia, they have a hegemony society which stands from many religions such as Islam, Christianity, Buddhism, Hinduism, and Chinese folk religion. However, in this country, people may adhere any religion according on what they believe in certain practice of the religion itself. Thereafter, from the chosen case study, there was an inequity of religion existed in the situation. Briefly, there were certain of hotel industries instructed their Muslim employee to take off their headscarves while working. Clearly, it shows that the management of the hotels were applying the iniquity of religion towards Islam and Muslim workers, as they actually knew that in Islam, the Quran had commanded for Muslim women have to cover their parts except for face, hand till wrist. Therefore, there were several implications of practicing iniquity of religion in an organization. The first implication is growing the sense of prejudice towards religion. Prejudice is defined as bias, discriminatory, and unlawful feeling, also perception. It is shown without any knowledge or thoughts. Prejudice of religion could be awful and dreadful towards society. In fact, in Myanmar, we can see that the Rohingya people are prejudiced, discriminating, and biased against Rohingya as they had different background of religion. In the same manner, based on the case study that has been chosen, the hotel industry managements are having the sense of prejudice towards religion, especially Islam. There were lots of complaints received from the female hotel employee where they have to remove their headscarf during working hours. It shows an unnecessary of restriction for Muslim society in Malaysia. To further elaborate, there is no any relevance between wearing the hijab as an obstacle for the Muslim female employee to perform their very best at work. Second implication is feeling of supremacy than other people. Supremacy is described as a condition or position where people obtain and possess more power, prestige, and dignity. Of the equal meaning, this feeling can also be recognized as religious centrism, where it means that one religion is more superior and supreme than other religion. For example, in Myanmar, the Buddhism community felt that their religion is more power and supreme against Islam. Therefore, they always manage to get special and extra consideration and care from their government. From the chosen case study, clearly showing that the hotel industry managements and employees had discriminated a different party of different religion as they felt that they are more superior in the organization. In an organization or administration, employers and team management are not allowed to create policies which lead of being supremacy and bias, especially being inequity towards only one religion. Employers also should know that any policies that they want to create must be aligned with the federal constitution, where there should not be any discrimination towards religion, gender, age, and color.
The second issue is the religious bias in policy making. It is unfair because they are forced to do something that was forbidden in their religion. In the case study, female employees were forced to remove their headscarf while at work, and if they refuse to follow, they need to quit their job. Besides, this policy was made contrary to what Islam has taught to its followers, which is every Muslim woman is obligated to cover their aurah. This bias policy may affect the name of the religion, and it has a lot of implications. The first implication is less respect towards the religion. In Islam, Muslims have been taught to respect and accept other races and beliefs to promote peace and harmony. Conflicts may arise if people disrespect other religions. For example, the war that occurred in Myanmar happened because of religious and social differentiation between Rakhine Buddhists and Rohingya Muslims. In the case study, the hotel and tourism industry have no respect towards Islam because they do not allow their employees to wear hijab at work. This makes Islam will be less respected because people from different religions may have thought that Islam could be taken lightly by its adherents, since they can simply remove their headscarf and wear it back after they finish their work. The second implication is trust issue towards the religion. It is important to believe in religion because it helps in organizing people's life and preserving human dignity. In a case study, the policy was implemented without being checked or revised first by the important parties such as the governments, the Islamic organization, and others. Due to that, people will have trust issue towards their religion. They will assume that these parties did not care about their religion and that the same thing will happen again. It can lead to trust issue towards the industry itself, because people who want to find a job will try to avoid to working in this industry.
Next issue is discrimination. According to Merriam-Webster, discrimination is described as unequal or discriminatory treatment of individuals and groups based on factors such as ethnicity, gender, age or sexual preferences, and religion. Not only that, discrimination also happens because one individual is handled unfairly in comparison to someone else due to a massive protective trait. That may also happen because a person is treated unfairly due to massive privilege attribute of somebody with whom they are connected, known as family members, acquaintance, or occupation. Based on the case study, there are two implications of this issue. One of it is limit Muslim right in the society. Muslim women who wear hijab are particularly prone to discrimination since their appearance to the public eye are as Muslim people. Muslim women also face discrimination during recruitment phase due to their hijab. This act openly violates workers' freedom to exercise their religion and restrict them from seeking a profession of their choosing. Besides, the workers' professional efficiency is unaffected by how they are wear, such as hijab. The second implication is increase the Islamophobic in the society. What they mean by this is this problem has given many parties, especially Islam opponents, to continue portraying Islam negatively. One of the Islamophobic at this institutional level, usually including discrimination in terms of the right of individuals to practice their religion. This type of Islamophobic show that this problem affect the view of society and can express themselves through the expression of individual as well as organization, even by the action and policy of the state. Other than that, Islamophobic has also an effect on socio-economic growth as well. The basic right of life that have been set aside can result to a negative impact on the country's socio-economic growth. Not only that, Islamophobic also can affect the mental and physical of person with those negative perception and fear to Islam. When this discrimination exists, it will make the non-Muslim think that Islam is the religion that has no freedom and rigid with the right of their believer.
In conclusion, as already stated in the discussion, the relationship between religion and ethics is about the relationship between revelation and reason. The selected case study involved the issue that occurs in the hotel industry, where the existence of the policy does not allow Muslim women to wear headscarf during working hours. This issue is a very sensitive issue and need to be given attention because it can have an impact towards many parties, especially for those who are Muslims. It is common knowledge that the majority of the population in Malaysia are Muslim, and this issue should not be happen because it can lead to discrimination against Muslim women who are seeking job opportunities. Even if religious and secular ethics did not draw their legitimacy from the same source, we must find a way to find common ground between them, or else we will be condemned to exist in a world of social discord and division.